All right, maybe third time's a charm as Ryan Heller leads off for Trinity Baptist in the bottom of the third. We'll catch you up on how the top half ended in just a moment. No score. Michelle delivers, swing and a miss, and the count is even at a ball and a strike. We'll just go ahead and give you the complete top of the fourth inning summary. Elvin Granado led off with an infield single to short, stole second base. Jonathan Vasallo had a base hit into center field, so 2 on, nobody out. Here's the 1-1 to Heller. He pops this one up and out of play. Venegas struck out Angel Melendez, and on that play, there was a stolen base attempt by Vasallo, but he was called out because of batter interference. So that made it 2 outs with the runner at third. Rodriguez then walked. Justin Suarez grounded out to short to end the inning. The 1-2. Heller swings. The ball's in the dirt. Got a chance to beat it. The throw is not in time. So that'll go as a strikeout and a wild pitch, allowing Heller to reach first. And the Eagles have a runner on with nobody out. Okay, so that is strikeout number 2 for Jose Michel. Break for the Eagles. Van Sickle in the batter's box. He's 1 for 1, a base hit his first time up. Runner at first. And a strike right down the middle. Hopefully we'll be able to stay on with you this time. Sometimes, like I said, technology doesn't do what we want it to do. It's terrific when it works correctly. No balls and a strike to Van Sickle. Let's see if TBC can cash in. A throw to first, and Heller just did get back. He went to the back of the bag. He was up in the air, so it took an extra moment for him to get down onto the bag, but he reached down with his hand and just barely got in. McLemore thought they got him. Heller's still on at first. No balls and a strike to Van Sickle. Thank you, Dean. He knows what to do to get us back going when things go wrong. Here's the pitch. And a breaking ball. Misses low and inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now 1-1 to Will Van Sickle. He's had a pretty good series at the plate. 1 for 1 in this contest. Had a couple of hits last night. Had a 3-run double in game 1 to throw to first, and again, Heller gets to the back of the bag and avoids the tag. Van Sickle had 2 hits earlier today. 2 last night and 1 so far today, looking to make it 2 right now. 1 ball, 1 strike, and a couple of really good pickoff moves by Jose Michel. Here's a 1-1. Van Sickle chops one to second. That one gets through. Heller on his way to third. And the Eagles catch 2 breaks. That's going to be an error on the second baseman, and Heller goes first to third. So the strike 3 that hit the ground, and Heller beat the throw. And then the E4 gives the Eagles 2 base runners with nobody out. Cale Jones at the plate, and even Cale's outs have been hit pretty hard. He's really swung the bat well throughout the series. 0 for 1, a ground ball to short his first time up. Great opportunity for Trinity Baptist. First pitch, Jones thought it was outside, but it's called a strike. So 0-1. Jones, a great opportunity to drive in a run. Heller at third, Van Sickle at first, nobody out. And the pitch. This one is in the dirt and a good block by the catcher. Aaron Chavaria back there, keeping that ball in front of him. One ball, 1 strike to Jones. We're scoreless in the bottom of the fourth. And Michelle throws to third, and it gets away, and Ryan Heller will score the first run. Van Sickle around second on his way to third. The throw is in time, and another Eagle thrown out on the base pass, but the run does score, and Trinity Baptist leads 1-0. That'll be an error on the pitcher. The run is unearned, but TBC has the lead for the first time in this game. And they're checking over what the count is. The bases are now empty. The run is in. Unearned run, but it's on the board. Ball and 2 strikes. And the pitch. High pop up on the infield. Granado calling everybody off and making the catch. So 2 outs. And the bases are empty for Josh Wharton, who's 0 for 1. A ground ball to second, his first time up. Venegas now has a lead, and he has been brilliant on the mound. See if he can hold down the Atlanteans. And pitch to Wharton. The fastball misses up and away. One ball, no strikes. And Michelle delivers, and this one hits the plate, and it's 2-0. And we have time called. Mid-at-bat visit. Haven't seen anybody throwing in the bullpen, so this may just be to calm down Michelle unless somebody is already warmed up. No one else is coming out of the dugout, so it's 2 balls, no strikes to Josh Wharton. Inning started with a strike 3 that hit the ground, and Ryan Heller beat the throw to first. Van Sickle reached on an error, allowing Heller to go first to third. And then the pickoff attempt towards third, the wild throw let Heller score. Van Sickle, trying to go first and third, was cut down at third base. Cale Jones then popped up, so 2 outs, 1 run in. Eagles lead 1-0. Michelle has allowed just 2 hits. Both of those came in the first inning. Hasn't walked anybody. He has struck out 2. Conference over, everybody heading back to position. Josh Wharton has 2 balls, no strikes. Arizona Diamondbacks lead the Mets 3-0 in the 8th. Rays and White Sox are tied at 2 in the 6th. 2 balls, no strikes to Wharton, and the pitch. There's a chopper headed up the middle and a base hit. So Wharton has a 2-out single. He's at first for Dylan Owens, who hit a vicious one-hopper right back to the pitcher his first time up. Michelle snared it. Made the flip to first for the out. So Dylan Owens has hit the ball very hard 2 of the 3 times he's batted today. He batted twice in the 7th inning of game 1. Routine ground ball, then a hard line drive caught. And then the at-bat earlier in this game, he takes the first pitch on the outer half for the strike. So Owens nothing to show for it, but he swung the bat well. No balls and a strike. Wharton at first. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. A little sinking fastball, and it's 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Wharton a moderate lead off first. And the two-strike pitch, a fastball called strike three, and that ends the inning. Eagles, though, do get an unearned run. One hit, one man left, and after four, TBC leads 1-0. Seven, eight, nine due up for the Atlanteans. Trey McLemore, Aaron Chavaria, and Sean Saviano. We've had some unusual plays in this game, both teams being affected. But TBC leads 1-0. Nick Venegas has been brilliant. Just 3 hits allowed. No runs, no walks, or actually 1 walk. And he has struck out 3. Trey McLemore hit the ball hard and lined out to left his first time up. And Venegas starting his 5th inning of work and swinging a foul ball. This game has gone by very quickly. We started this one at approximately 2:30, and we're already in the 5th inning. Remember, it's a 7-inning ball game, barring extra innings, of course. No balls and a strike. And the pitch. Hard line drive foul down the third baseline. So 0-2. Venegas has gotten ahead of most of the hitters. No balls, 2 strikes. Each team has 3 hits. Atlantis has committed 3 errors. That's been unusual for them. Just 1 error last night. They played terrific defense. No balls, 2 strikes. McLemore trying to start a rally for Atlantis. The 0-2 pitch, strike 3 on a good curveball, and McLemore knew it. No hesitation, he walks back to the dugout, and there's 1 away. That is strikeout number 4 for Venegas. Aaron Chavaria was one of those strikeout victims. He was called out on strikes in the 3rd. Venegas got 2 of them in the 3rd, and then a fly ball. So Chavaria digs in. He's 0 for 2 in the series. Both times called out on strikes. And the pitch, breaking ball, fouled off. 0-1. Atlantis won the first 2 games of the series. TBC trying to get a win here in game number 3. No balls and a strike. Venegas delivers and a fastball low. 0-1. Ball and a strike. And Venegas winds and delivers. There's a hard ground ball to short. Rogers throw to first in time. A little bit low, but Van Sickle very good at digging it out. So 2 up, 2 down, and it brings up Sean Saviano. Venegas has had 3, or check that, 2, 1, 2, 3 innings. Allowed 1 base runner in the 2nd. Total of 3 in the 4th, but the unusual double play. So they didn't get more than 2 on at a time. So Saviano's had a rough series himself. 0 for 9, including a strikeout his first time up in this one. And the pitch, fastball, right at the knees for strike one. No balls and a strike. Lefty on lefty. And the lefty pitcher delivers a breaking ball that's popped up and headed out of play into the Eagles' batting cage area. So no balls, 2 strikes. It was cloudy a little while ago, but a little bit brighter sunshine now, especially over the infield dirt. There's a hard ground ball towards second, right at Huerta. He'll throw to first, and a 1-2-3, top of the 5th for Nick Venegas, who's been absolutely terrific. And we go to the bottom of the 5th. The Eagles will try to extend a 1-0 lead. One nothing Eagles as they come to bat in the bottom of the 5th. It'll be 8-9-1. Mark Rogers, E.J. Alvarez, who took over for Sammy Cochran, and Parker Lafferty are the scheduled hitters. Eagles got an unearned run in the 4th. They were aided by 3 miscues, wild pitch in the dirt, and a couple of throwing errors. And now they'll try to extend this 1-run lead. Mark Rogers grounded out to short his first time up.
Now batting number 11, Mark Rogers.
Shell himself has looked pretty good. He's allowed just 3 hits. And again, the 1 run is unearned. He has struck out 2 and hasn't walked anybody. Jose Michel's trying to earn his first win of the season. Came in with a record of 0-2 and a 9.50 ERA, but he's pitching very well. Rogers trying to start a rally for TBC. And the first pitch swung on and fouled off. Nick Venegas also has been really good. He has pitched 5 innings, allowed just 3 hits, 1 walk, and 4 strikeouts, no runs. No balls and a strike and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Rogers chased one almost in the dirt, and he's down 0-2. Then we have 2 more broadcasts in our academic year. Not next week, the following weekend, April 29th and 30th. Well, 3 if you want to count the 2 doubleheader games on Saturday. Here is the 0-2. And there's a 1-hopper towards second, and Suarez can't come up with it. And the Eagles get another break. They cashed in miscues 1 inning ago. Error on the second baseman. That's their 4th. And it brings up E.J. Alvarez. Suarez stayed back. And as the saying goes, he let the ball play him. And Trinity Baptist now looking to cash in the extra out. E.J. Alvarez, first at-bat of game number 2. And the pitch, he drops down the bunt, but it goes foul. Alvarez was 1 for 3 plus a walk in game number 1 today. 0 for 1 last night in a pinch hitting role. Alvarez trying to move the runner into scoring position. Probably have another opportunity right here. Alvarez hitting 125. No balls and a strike. Shows bunt, pulls it back, and takes a fastball high for ball one. Rogers 3 for 4 in stolen base attempts. Doesn't do a whole lot of running, but usually pretty effective. The Eagles as a team are 33 for 39 in that department. A ball and a strike to Alvarez. Shown bunt twice. Does it again, puts this one down. He's going to at least advance the runner, and the throw gets away. Rogers coming around third. They're going to wave him on and put on the brakes. They've already had 2 men thrown out, 1 at the plate. And that'll be a sacrifice bunt credited to E.J. Alvarez, and then the error on the pitcher. Rogers goes first to third. 2 miscues have given the Eagles a golden opportunity to tack on some insurance. Again, a sacrifice bunt for Alvarez, and then the error to let the runners get to second and third. So Lafferty, good opportunity. Nobody out, 2 men in scoring position, and all 4 infielders in on the grass. And Michel's first pitch in the dirt, and blocked by Chavaria. One ball, no strikes. And Michel delivers, and this one is fouled off to the left side. Michel in a jam, but not for his own doing. He got the ground ball to start the inning, and then the sac bunt. He did make the wide throw, and that allowed both runners to get into scoring position. Ball and a strike, and the pitch. High fly ball into right field. Could score the run. Melendez unable to get there, and that one is foul. Not much wind at the moment. That ball just sliced out of the reach of Melendez. Actually could be a break for Atlantis. Had he come up with it, a run would have scored. No matter how good of an arm you have, you catch the ball on the dive, unless there's a problem on the base paths, you're not throwing out anybody. So that could be a break for the Atlanteans. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Lafferty. 0 for 2. Big opportunity for him and the Eagles. And Michel delivers. Very close pitch, and it's called a ball. So count of 2-2. Good eye by Lafferty. I wasn't sure myself, and the umpire said it was a little bit outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. There's another looper, but this one is well foul. So the count remains 2-2. Michel ready to deliver another 2-2 offering. And here comes the 2-2. And Lafferty chased one up out of the zone, but a high fastball. Can't take too many chances with 2 strikes, and it's 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Rogers at third, Alvarez at second. And Michel delivers, and another foul ball. A really good battle between pitcher and hitter. If nothing else, Parker Lafferty is making Michel work. Five errors by the Atlantis defense. So far, 1 run for the Eagles. They're trying to cash in these extra opportunities. Another 2-2 on the way. Ground ball to third. That's a fair ball off the bag. 1 run is in. Here comes Alvarez. There will be no throw to the plate. A 2-run double for Parker Laffery, and the Eagles lead 3-0. Both runs unearned. All 3 runs for TBC unearned. But they lead 3-0. That ball hit the bag. And Trinity Baptist does indeed cash in on 2 extra opportunities. Dario Huerta now a chance to extend what is a 3-run lead. The only time Trinity led last night was 3-1. Game number 1, they never led. Now 1 in the 4th, now 2 in the 5th. Nobody out. Runner at second base. Huerta at the plate. He shows bunt, pops it up, and that ball's going to be caught on the dive by the pitcher. And Laffery will have to scamper back into second without a throw. Good defensive play by Michelle. So 1 out, and it brings up Ryan Heller. He scored the first run in the 4th. Strike 3 hit the ground. He beat the throw to first, ended up scoring the run. He is 1 for 2, a base hit in the 1st. One out with the runner at second. And the first pitch to Heller is in the dirt. Blocked by the catcher. Suarez trying to hold Laffery close at second, opening up a big hole on the ground for Heller on the right side. 1 ball, no strikes. And ball 2 is a fastball that misses outside. In the top of the 6th, it'll be 1, 2, and 3 due up for Atlantis. Stelier, Granado, and Vasallo. Two balls, no strikes. And ball 3 is low. Heller's a man that, if given the green light, will make sure he has a good one to pick out. Laffery leads off second, not held all that closely. Here comes a 3-0. And Heller's taking that one all the way. That's strike 1. Like to see Ryan get one up into the wind in right center. Hit one hard enough last night, but hit it into the wind instead of with it. That one got knocked down and caught just in front of the fence in left center. 3 balls and a strike, and the pitch. There's a looper into right field. That's going to be caught. Laffery gets back to second. Good running catch by the right fielder, Angel Melendez, and that's 2 outs. Ball looked like it had a chance to get down, but Melendez on his horse made the catch on the run. 2 outs. Will Van Sickle at the plate. He is 1 for 2. Base hit in the 1st, reached on an error in the 4th. Was thrown out trying to go 1st and 3rd on a play a little later in the inning. There's a ground ball base hit into right field. Laffery will round 3rd. The throw to the plate, not in time. The Eagles lead 4-0. RBI for Will Van Sickle, his 23rd of the season. And TBC, like I said before, taking advantage of extra opportunities, and they lead 4-0. That might be it for Michelle, but except for a couple of throws in the field from him, not of his doing. All 4 runs on the board unearned, and that's going to be it. We'll see who comes in and tell you about the new pitcher in just a minute. You're watching TBC Eagles on YouTube. The new pitcher is Gianni Rodriguez, who started the ball game as a designated hitter. He will inherit a runner at first and 2 outs. Rodriguez, no wins, 1 loss on the season, 8 2/3 innings pitched. He does have 2 saves in relief. He has allowed 13 hits, 12 runs, 11 of those earned. He has walked 10 and struck out 10. Jose Michel, 4 2/3 innings pitched, 4 unearned runs, 5 errors in the field, including 2 of his own. He allowed 5 hits. He didn't walk anyone, and he struck out 2. TBC got a run in the 4th, 3 in the 5th. Van Sickle just drove in a run. Parker Lafferty had a 2-run double earlier in the inning, and Cale Jones will be the first man that Gianni Rodriguez faces. Jones is 0 for 2. And the first pitch, this one misses in the dirt and outside. 1 ball, no strikes. 7th man in the inning to bat. Cale Jones trying to keep the line moving. Now, Nick Venegas has had a long layoff. We'll see if he comes back out to pitch the 6th. He's been terrific. 1 ball, no strikes. Ball 2 misses low. And it's 2-0. Our first look on the mound at Gianni Rodriguez. We've seen him swing the bat a lot in the series. Here's the 2-0. And a chopper foul. And Jones will come back to the plate. Everybody doing the right thing, completing the play. Umpire did yell foul. 2 balls and a strike. So Van Sickle will go back to first. Jones still ahead in the count, 2-1. And Jones back in the box. Rodriguez trying to end this 3-run rally. Keep it right there at 4-0. And here's a 2-1. Ball 3 is up and in. If Jones reaches, Wharton would bat next. Three balls and a strike. And Sickle doesn't do a whole lot of running. But he is 2 for 2 in that department. Here's a 3-1 to Jones. And a breaking ball. Jones takes it for strike 2. Not the pitch he wanted. He still has another one coming. And that gives Van Sickle a running start with 3-2 and 2 outs. There goes the runner. Pitch on the way. High drive, well hit. Left center field has got a chance. It is off the fence. Van Sickle will round third. He will score, and Cale Jones came just a few feet away from his 3rd homer of the season, and the Eagles lead 5-0. That ball hit the fence on the fly. Again, he hit it where the wind pushed it more toward the power alley. If he hits that with the wind, that's gone. But an RBI double for Cale Jones, and the Eagles add another run. That's a 7th RBI of the series for Cale Jones. He is certainly Trinity Baptist's player of the series. Nick Zito, the courtesy runner for the catcher. Josh Wharton looking to get a base hit and add on another run. Don't rest on this lead. We've seen Atlantis score runs in bunches, especially earlier today. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Atlantis had a 4-run first, a 3-run second earlier in game 1. They ended up scoring a total of 12. Ball 2 is up and in. Number 8 man in the inning, Josh Wharton. Dylan Owens bats next. 2 balls, no strikes to Wharton. There's a high chopper over the third baseman's head. Zito will come on in, and the Eagles tack on another run and lead it 6-0.
Now batting number 24, Dylan Owens.
This was in my way. I couldn't see. Gave him a hit. That ball took a high, funny hop on Vasallo. That's going to go down as an RBI single for Josh Wharton. Eagles lead 6-0. And the ninth man to bat this inning is Dylan Owens. And Rodriguez delivers. There's a slow roller towards second. Suarez will field and throw to first in time, and that ends the inning. The Eagles, though, bat around. They score 5 times. 4 hits and a couple of errors. They leave 1, and we go to the 6th. Trinity Baptist leads 6-0. Nick Venegas now has a 6-0 lead, but he did lay off a long time when the Eagles had that 5-run rally in the 5th. So let's hope that doesn't affect his performance. He's allowed just 3 hits. He has walked 1 and struck out 4 through the first 5 innings. This is a 7-inning ball game. Top of the order, Jonathan Mastelier, Elvin Granado, Jonathan Vasallo due up. A couple of errors started that inning, and the Eagles just kept on hitting after that. And the first pitch in there for strike 1. Parker Lafferty, a 2-run double. Will Van Sickle, Cale Jones drove in runs. Jones hit the fence on the fly. We thought that was gone, but the wind knocked it down. He hits it towards right center. It's long gone. 1 ball, 1 strike. Wind has calmed down now, just a gentle breeze. Stelier has flied out to center twice. Ball and a strike. Venegas delivers a breaking ball. Goes around the plate outside for ball 2. Two balls and a strike and a pitch and a high pop foul out of play. Two balls, 2 strikes. And Vegas delivers. And that one just a bit high and outside, and the count is full. Very close, but it was a little bit above the letters. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 3. Number 5 for Venegas, and it brings up Elvin Granado. He's 1 for 2. He's had a really good series against his former teammates. He had 2 hits earlier today in game 1 and 2 hits last night. Base is empty, 1 out. Venegas winds and delivers and gets the first pitch fastball for a strike. No balls and a strike. And a breaking ball is a little bit high. Diamondbacks at Mets 3-0. Arizona leads in the 8th. Rays and White Sox tied at 2 in the 6th. There's a 1-1, and this one's downstairs. Athletics 5, Blue Jays 1 in the 3rd. Braves have a 1-0 lead, top of the 1st in San Diego. Only games going on right now. 2-1 to Granado. And that one called outside, and it's 3-1. Jones held it there momentarily, trying to get the call, but he didn't get it. And a 3-1. And both Jones and Venegas wondering where that one was, and Granado's on his way to first. Only the second walk issued by Venegas. Runner at first, 1 out. Jonathan Vasallo. He's had a terrific series, 1 for 2 here in game 2. He was 3 for 3 plus a walk in game 1 today. Last night he was 2 for 2 with 2 walks. And a pitch and a strike called. Eagles will have the same 3 to start the bottom of the 6th as they did in the 5th. Rogers, Alvarez, and Lafferty. No balls and a strike. Renato at first and the pitch. Strike 2 on the inside corner. Nothing in 2. Sayo, after his base hit in the 4th, he was the runner who was called out. He was trying to steal, but the batter interference at the plate turned that into a double play. Strike 3 on that pitch. The 0-2. Vegas tried to snap one off. Got under it and missed up and away. So a ball and 2 strikes. And here's the 1-2. There's a looper toward the gap. That's a base hit. Alvarez will pick this up and make a good throw to the cutoff man to keep the runner at second. In fact, I don't think that's Alvarez out there.
Now batting number 17, Angel Melendez.
I'm seeing that correctly. I believe that's Tyler Graves now in right field. I'm going to double check on that. That is a base hit for Vasallo. Renato at second, 1 out. It is Tyler Graves now in right field. And the first pitch from Venegas is in there for a strike. Looks like Alvarez has moved from right to left. And Dylan Owens appears to have come out of the ball game. So a high pop foul over the first base dugout. That'll put Tyler Graves in the number 7 hole, if I have that correct. Alvarez now playing left. No balls, 2 strikes. And Venegas delivers and misses up and in. Six nothing Eagles, but Atlantis threatening in the 6th. There's a ground ball, could be 2. Huerta flips to Rogers, throw to first. It is in time, double play, inning over. Very close at first. I had to wait for the umpire to make the call, but a 4-6-3 double play. And Nick Venegas is scoreless through 6. We go to the bottom half with the Eagles leading 6-0. Eagles lead 6-0 as they come to bat in the bottom of the sixth, looking to tack on some more insurance. Again, Atlantis can score runs in bunches. The Eagles scored 6 runs in the bottom of the seventh earlier today. Final score was Atlantis 12-8. TBC took advantage of extra opportunities in the fifth and put 5 runs on the board after getting one in the fourth. It'll be Rogers, Alvarez, and Lafferty due up for TBC here in the sixth. And then we'll see if Nick Venegas comes out to finish what he started and possibly and hopefully earn the complete game shutout. Mark Rogers at the plate, trying to start another rally for Trinity Baptist. And the first pitch takes a fastball high for ball 1. Rogers led off the fifth, reached on the air, and scored the first of those 5 runs. 0 for 2, and the pitch swung on and fouled back. 5 errors for the Atlanteans. After, if I'm remembering correctly, just 1 total in the first 2 games of the series. A ball and a strike, and the pitch. And a breaking ball gets the inside corner. Rogers didn't think so, but it's 1-2. Ball and 2 strikes. This is Gianni Rodriguez. Came in with 2 outs in the fifth. So 1/3 of an inning pitched, 1 run charged to him, unearned. There's a fly ball in the shallow center field, but Mastelier there, and he's been terrific the whole series. And that's out number 1. So 1 out for E.J. Alvarez. He also reached on an error. He got credit for a sacrifice bunt, but when the throw got away, Alvarez ended up at second and then eventually scored the second run. Both Rogers and Alvarez scored on the 2-run double by Parker Lafferty. That's the ball that hit the third base bag. So Alvarez at the dish. First pitch. And misses inside. 1 ball, no strikes. And Alvarez swings and fouls this one off. So a count of 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Bases are empty. Eagles batting in the bottom of the sixth, leading 6-0. And Rodriguez delivers, and a swing and a miss. Ball had some movement on it. Alvarez might have pulled off that one a little bit, and it's 1-2. Wind's picked up, blowing a little bit harder out towards right center. Ball and 2 strikes. And the pitch. And the breaking ball misses low and outside. Eagles softball is at Florida State College at Jacksonville Monday afternoon. Here's a 2-2 from Rodriguez. Strike 3 called, and that's out number 2. Softball will then finish the regular season next Thursday at NAIA Middle Georgia State University. Eagles baseball, we told you a few times, has just the 1 3-game series left, barring any schedule changes. Friday and Saturday, April 29th and 30th. So the baseball team does not play again until then. 2 outs, bases empty. Lafferty up, drove in the 2 runs his last time up. He is 1 for 3. Lafferty had 2 hits in game 1 and a run scored. Here's the 1-0, and ball 2 misses high. 2 balls, no strikes. Eagles softball has set a team record for wins in a season. Here's a 2-0, and that one in the dirt. And they've beaten some really good teams in the process. They've beaten Columbia International, Rudin Parker College, Weber International. That's 3 of those 10 wins. And the pitch on the way is a strike. Two great wins against Miami Hamilton from Ohio. Big record-setting doubleheader sweep of Voorhees College. Here's a 3-1 and a chopper towards short. Granado can't come up with it. And Lafferty is aboard, and that's going to be, see how that one gets scored. It took a high hop, but Granado, I tell you, he probably should have made the play. That's going as a base hit, the high hop off the dirt. And Parker Lafferty is now 2 for 4. And that one took a big hop. Renato trying to regroup and make the play, but the ball was out of his reach. So Huerta at the plate. 0 for 3. 2 outs with the runner at first. Didn't mean to, but he popped this one up and foul to the right side. Eagles softball started the season with a win over Payne College. So, terrific improvement for Coach Leah Bennett and the Eagles softball team. They're looking to make some noise in the upcoming South Region tournament. Made it to the National Championship tournament a year ago with the South Region runners-up. They want that banner this year. No balls and a strike to Huerta. And the pitch. High fly ball, well hit towards left. Saviano going back up against the fence and makes the catch as he crashes into the fence. And Huerta himself came within just a few feet of getting one out of here. But that ends the inning. Looked good coming off the bat, but just not enough. Well, the Eagles, though, have a 6-0 lead as they try to shut the door and finish this one off and earn the split here this afternoon. It's 6-0. We'll be right back. It will be Nick Venegas. Starting off this 7th inning, he has pitched 6 scoreless, allowing just 4 hits. He has walked 2 and struck out 5. The Eagles have played flawless defense behind him. They got the double play to get him out of the 6th with 2 on and 1 out. He will face Gianni Rodriguez, the DH turned pitcher, Justin Suarez, and Trey McLemore. Rodriguez at the plate, drew a walk his last time up, 0 for 1 officially, and the first pitch misses for ball 1. Can't see the bullpen, but I'm guessing Ben Van Sickle may be getting loose in a hurry, if not already. Venegas, so far, has looked like he doesn't need any help. 1 ball, 1 strike. Let's hope that's the case. And the pitch. There's a ground ball into left field and a base hit, and Rodriguez starts the 7th inning off with a knock. Brings up Justin Suarez, who is 1 for 2. fifth hit allowed by Venegas, and that one very sharply hit on the ground. And we're going to have a pinch runner, or courtesy runner actually, for the pitcher. Here's Chris Morrow once again. Our first look at Morrow in game number 2. We saw him run a lot in the first 2 games of the series, game number 2 of today, that is. Did a lot of running last night and again today in game 1. First pitch, strike. Justin Suarez at the plate. And the 0-1. And a fastball that's outside. Good solid single in the left by Gianni Rodriguez. Ball and a strike to Suarez. Breaking ball, strike 2. One ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch. And he tried to blow a fastball by the hitter, got under it, and missed high. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Vegas ready. Here's a 2-2. High pop-up. Going to stay in play. Van Sickle and Huerta both giving chase, and it'll be the second baseman, Huerta. Rogers was covering second just in case, but that's out number 1. Trey McLemore, next scheduled hitter. He has lined out and struck out. And it'll not be McLemore. It's going to be Henry Estrada taking the at-bat. Estrada started both the first 2 games of this series as a designated hitter, now a pinch hitter, and he takes the first pitch for a strike. Estrada was 1 for 5 with an RBI double last night. And the 0-1 is in the dirt. Count even at a ball and a strike. 0 for 3, but scored a run in the first inning of game 1 earlier today after getting hit by a pitch. Count of 1-1. 1 out, runner at first. Venegas delivers, swing and a miss, and Estrada helped him out on that sinking fastball, and it's 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Leadoff single, and a pop-up, caught for the out. Here's a 1-2. High pop foul out of play, and a very good rip by Estrada. One ball, 2 strikes. Chris Morrow, the courtesy runner at first. A good lead and not going in the pitch. Ground ball towards second. Rogers throws for 1, and a relay throw will not be made. Good hustle by Estrada. There are 2 outs as they get the lead runner. 6-4 on the putout. Fielder's choice for Estrada. And with 2 outs, Aaron Chavaria is a scheduled hitter. And that is Chavaria with the bat in his hands. He has been called out on strikes and grounded out to the shortstop. Venegas 1 out away from a complete game shutout. Estrada at first, and the pitch. Ground ball to second. This could do it. Rogers flips, and that's the ball game. Final score, Trinity Baptist College 6, Atlantis University nothing. Our player of the game, without a doubt, Nick Venegas, the complete game shutout, allowing just 5 hits. He walked 2 and he struck out 5. Jose Michel takes the loss on the season. All the runs he allowed were unearned. Gianni Rodriguez also pitched pretty well for Atlantis. And the Eagles win game 3 of this 3-game series, split the Saturday afternoon doubleheader by a final score of 6-0. Trinity Baptist now 13-24 on the season. Atlantis 13-18-2. We want to wish the Atlantis University Atlanteans a whole lot of well wishes as they make their way into the USCAA. Well, that's going to do it for us here this weekend. One more series once again. Trinity Baptist playing host to Florida National University April 29th and 30th. We'll have all 3 games of that series right here on TBC Eagles. For Dean Bureau on camera, Amber Bird, our statistician, Kate Wilhoff, the PA announcer, head coach John Copeland, and athletic director John D. Jones. I'm Ray Bureau saying good.